Hey, what is going on, everyone? Joe here, and yet again, we are in the world of Hive Blight, a strategy roguelite that I've been pretty addicted to. I've been playing this game a lot in my spare time. It is finally dropping into early access March 9th. We have that version ahead of time, so we're going to jump into this game and see exactly how far we can get. Maybe we can get a full clear under our belt. One thing I looked at before I jumped into this run, there's still a lot of things I have not unlocked yet in this game. We got a ton of bugs. There's a bunch of different pieces of equipment. A lot of stuff we've just never seen. On top of that, I'm kind of excited. There's a few bugs you can get from other factions depending on story events. And if you guys have not seen Hive Blight, every single unit in this game is based on a real-life bug. So you got a ghost mantis, tropical shield mantis. You've even got a common mosquito. So we'll go ahead and pick our faction. You got to pick one of three. And we're going to go with this Silent Cabal. We're grabbing Yaga. So Yaga is a ghost mantis. And the thing about Yaga, they're a scavenger. So they're going to go ahead and target the unit with the lowest HP. And every single time they kill someone, they get a stack of ambush. And ambush is a status effect where no one will target them until they attack something. Which means they're going to go crazy in the back line. They're going to keep killing and killing and killing and be totally untargetable the entire time. On top of that, they start with a trinket, Unseen Harvester. Each time an ally loses a stack of ambush, it gains attack power. So they'll just keep building up in power too. And we've got their health. They got 30 health. They do 12 damage, and they attack once per second. Now we have to think who will back up Yaga in the best way. So we have to pick our secondary clan. You know, I've got kind of an idea. Kirk here is a tank that does damage back. He's got spikes. He's also a golden egg bug. I'm thinking if Yaga is going to the back line and killing things, and then people attack Kirk and then just kill themselves, there's going to be a lot of killing. We've got Blight level 1, so fights are 10% harder. More obstacles spawn on each level, and elites now have 50% more HP. Let's see if we can't finally beat Blight level 1. I hope so. So if you guys have not seen Hive Blight before, this juice right here, the Elixir of Life, is our most valuable resource. If a bug gets injured or if they die, this is used to revive them. If we go down to 0 elixir, that is essentially the end of the run. So let's grab Kirk. Let's pop you right there. And so Kirk has 5 spikes. He'll do damage back to all these baddies. And Yaga will just cut through the back. You do 12 damage. These enemies have 10 health. So you're going to kill all these guys in one hit. And every single time you kill someone, you go invisible. Wait, hold on. Wait a second. Kirk, I want to try something. So if you attack every single time you kill someone, you're untargetable. They can't do anything. This is busted. Every single time you attack and you spend a stack of ambush, your attack damage goes up too. So now you're at 20 attack. I think this was the world first 0 damage Hive Blight run. There we go. That's crazy. Yeah, you didn't get hit a single time. MVB, baby. Not sure we'll be able to do that all the time, though, because that is only viable if you're killing them in one hit. We got Paris. Enemies targeting him start with 5 shattered. Upon being hit, take an additional 1 damage per shatter and then lose shatter. Interesting. So all the enemies would take 5 more damage. Let's try that. Let's see what Paris is all about. I have not actually used this unit before. We have a chest and then another unit, or we can do a fight, get some nectar. I'm going to go here to this reinforcing party. Sticks, backliner. Okay, so you're fast. You start with ambush, and backliner has you target ranged units in priority. We need you, though, because of Unseen Harvester. Every single time you attack someone, you're going to get more damage. So let's go for that. Come on, Sticks. What are you? You're a tropical shield mantis. You're adorable. Welcome to the crew. So now we can put out Yaga. Let's put out Sticks. And let me see this. If we put Yaga right here, we have Paris get everyone's aggro. Literally everyone's aggro. all of them have shatter. So they're going to take even more damage. The issue with Paris, you're like a tank who doesn't tank. You have 40 health, but you want to be targeted by the enemies. We just have to hope that they can get killed fast enough. We could try it. We could try it. Come on, Paris! That actually works surprisingly well. Because the thing about Shatter, they take 5 extra damage, but when they get hit, the Shatter goes down to 4. They take 4 extra damage, 3 extra damage, 2 extra damage. The return on that is actually pretty incredible. And they're also adorable, so, you know, they're worth having on the squad. This is, I would say this is the cutest team I've had so far, but we have this abomination. Both of these are the same. We have a fight and then a chest. So let's get our loot first. Onion. Tempo. Apply 3 poison to enemies around you. So every 4th hit, you'll get your tempo effect and poison everyone nearby. So you'd want to be someone that attacks quickly. So I guess Paris. Same strategy, I suppose. I mean, Kirk's also really solid. But I feel like with 5 spikes, you're not incredible yet. I would love to get both of these guys on the field. All right, let's try Paris again. Move Yaga back. Yeah, that's just too good. That's too good. Not only that, Paris attacks really fast. So they can monopolize on their own shatter. They're dead, but doesn't matter. We have plenty of elixir of life to go around. The squad is strong. Pecan! Okay, you're terrible. You're a terrible unit. Vietnamese walking stick. But the thing about you, you've got 12 stacks of ambush. So with Unseen Harvester, each time an ally loses ambush, it gains attack. So you would just safely pelt people, getting more damage every single time. So we'll grab you. We also don't have a ranged attacker, so that's good. That is very, very good. Let's see. We've got a Wandering Merchant, but we also have an Ominous Presence. This is a mini-boss, which will give us a relic. We want to do that. We've got the Pale Apostle. You're ranged, and every single time you attack, you get 2 extra damage. So we want to wipe you down fast. If we can. If we can. That's where we kind of hit a crossroads, right? Because Yaga, as dope as they are, they will always specifically target the enemies with the least amount of health. So they're not going to help us burst down a boss. Same with Styx. Styx is only going to focus on projectile fighters. But the boss counts as a projectile fighter, so that's very good, actually. That's very good. Move Yaga back. Have everyone target Paris. And then I guess we put down Pecan. And so only one person is going to get targeted by every single enemy. You're going to die fast. I don't know how viable this is. My sacrificial goat. Wait, no, so they can't even target us, though. They have no idea why they're dying. We have our scapegoat, our Trojan horse moth. And then it just works. Miasmic Trigger. Allies have Berserk. Apply 6 poison to enemies around them. Okay, so whenever they drop to half health, they'll apply poison. Bloodlust. Every 4th hit, they'll heal 6. Or Ricin Infusion. Each time an ally loses ambush, highest health enemy gets poison. All right, give me the Ricin. Thank you, Walter White. I'll take that. And a heartbeat, man. Blacksmith. All we have is the onion. I can get cheap items from you, though, because normally items are 25 in the shop, but you can pick freely what you want. Let's go with the random loot. We've got Pride Crest. Start with 5 armor per enemy targeting this unit. Paris, come on, man. That's amazing for you. That's amazing. Steel and Flint Knuckles. Execution. Hit nearby units for 2 damage. Okay, so if you kill someone, that'll spread and hit people nearby. Okay. On hit, inflict poison. And that's all we can afford. That's okay. Solid setup. Pride Crest for you, Paris. Enjoy. Steel and Flint Knuckles. I feel like we should give this to Pecan because he's going to hit nearby units for 2 damage. And since he only does 1 damage, the return for that's actually pretty solid. It's pretty solid. And let's do poison with not Yaga. You're killing everything in 1 hit. Let's do poison with Styx. And Kirk, you just keep being Kirk. You stumble upon a merchant with twitching antenna, sitting atop a hollow snail shell. Its faceted eyes examine your gear. Your shell looks heavy, it buzzes, rubbing its front limbs together. I trade shiny things for interesting molts. Shed the old, grow the new? Okay, so I can get a gold item, so these are going to be very valuable. I don't know what each one is, but I have to trade something. Don't really love either of these, so I'm actually happy to trade them, the poison dart or the onion. I feel like the onion I'd rather keep, so let's get rid of this poison dart. Conductor's baton, plus 4 damage for each adjacent ally. That's okay. It's not terrible. We can put it on Pecan and then start Styx and Yaga next to him. And then maybe we'll get some good return for that. So here's the thing, guys, with the Blighted Nest. I've been playing this game a little bit in my downtime. The Blighted Nest is a very tough fight with a chance to get a piece of gear. And when I say very tough, I mean potentially run ending. So you have to decide if it's worth it to go for it or not. Because sometimes it really isn't. But we could get a relic here, 2 Blight Nests, and then a chest. This would be the dream path if we can survive it. So we'll try. We'll try. Spore Belcher, you're ranged. You do area damage. I don't know why this fight's making me feel so nervous. All right, because you do area damage, let's make Paris taunt. Okay, so now everyone's got the shatter. You've got 85 defense. Let's have Yaga run to the left because we know you're going to do AoE hits. We don't want that. Okay, let's see how well this works. Paris got that armor, man. Let's go. Hell yeah, that works so well. I did not think we were going to do okay there. I was almost tempted to use the scroll to slow down the enemies. We have 3 scrolls we can use in a run, and they make all the enemies' attack slower, but once you're out, you're out. Whenever an enemy with poison dies, 3 health to a wounded ally. The first time an ally dies, all allies gain ambush. Allies have berserk. Apply 6 poison to enemies around them. Okay, so whenever anyone drops down to half health, they do poison. Yeah, we can do that. Enemies take 5 more damage at full health. That comboed with the shatter is not terrible. Allies with berserk have more health. I wonder if that combos with miasmic trigger. Because this doesn't inherently give them berserk, it just gives them that effect. But would that proc bulk up? I don't know. I don't want to risk it. Whenever an enemy with poison dies, now that would actually work well together. Let's do Toxic Love. Because we're going to be causing a lot of unintentional poison. And so that unintentional poison will now heal us. Enemies deal 2 damage to your allies when they die. Oh my god. I don't have a way to heal. All right, this is bad. This is what I'm talking about. Sometimes you'll get these fights and you don't have answers to the situation. Because Pecan has 10 health, right? And so if enemies do 2 damage to your allies when they die, Pecan will die when 5 units die. I'm not sure. Yeah, let's bring out Kirk then. All right, let's roll this. I don't know, man. It doesn't look like it's hitting us too badly. I wonder if that meant around the radius of whoever dies, because it looked like some of my units really didn't take much damage at all. Another onion. Another pride crest. I kind of want to grab that. Speringe. They heal whenever they attack. Now, give me the pride crest. We're giving that to Pears. Pears, you're pretty damn good. All right, get rid of this onion. The onion, though, that does mean less healing. You know, the poison probably did carry us. I didn't even put 2 and 2 together because, in my mind, we didn't have a designated healer. But because of miasmic trigger, toxic love, and the onion, I think that worked really well. What we need to do is get to a blacksmith and combine both of these and then get that onion back on Paris. Allies start with 2 shatter per enemy targeting them. Okay, well, 2 can play it at that game. As if I'm afraid of that. 6. Yaga of Baba. You know, the best idea here is probably to share some of that aggro between Paris and Kirk. This fight doesn't look particularly hard either. Yeah, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. I say, we lost a lot of dudes. All we got are my mantises. Fortunately, whenever we knock out the boss, we will get our elixir of life back. Cloak Dagger. +3 ambush. Wow. Faster attack speed per ambush stacks. I also have... I don't have any of the dummies. The dummies are a good item. On death, get 10 health and gain 3 ambush. Let's go for the Cloak Dagger. I want to give that to Styx, I think. Well, Styx, you already have a ton of stuff. Well, that's because I took the stuff from Bakan. Give that back to Styx. Hungry Lance. More attack speed. Scavenger, so you're going to target units with the lowest health, and you move fast. Give that to Styx. Let him attack a little bit quicker. Now we can evolve a unit. What if I evolve Paris? So you get more health, but then enemies get 7 shatter. That's not bad. That's not bad. All right, come on, Paris. MVP. You got that gold-tinted wings, my guy. You're looking pretty good. Pick up some buggy chicks after this. All right, the Grandmoulder. So the Grandmoulder summons babies. But whenever you kill the babies, the Grandmoulder takes damage. So it's kind of like a survival setup here. We want them all to target Paris. The issue with Yaga, of course Yaga is going to immediately get ambush, but it kind of gets in the way of Paris getting all their aggro. Okay, this will work. So we should be able to burst these guys down. Bakan, we need to start you next to these guys so you get that extra damage. Yeah, 9 damage. Let's roll. Paris is tanking up a storm. The shatter didn't work super well here just because, of course, all these mobs getting spawned in. But we were able to kill them fast enough and take her out. I was hoping we could kill the spawners quickly before the mobs would come out. Diversion. Allies have tempo, gain 1 ambush. So every 4 hits, every ally can get ambush. which of course would give Unseen Harvester and Ricin infusion. Nectar Bottle. At the start of next chapter, get 100 Nectar. Kabuto Helm. More health, more damage, and attack speed. And then Giant's Fang, plus 10 damage. Let's go for Diversion. We started a Blacksmith. That's nice. That is very nice. Second area starts to give us the Peddling Alchemist, so we can go here to level up our units. Okay. Looks like we've got 3 on 3 different paths, so it really doesn't matter. We'll hit that Alchemist no matter what. Let's start with the Blacksmith. Let's combine these crests. Start with 10 armor per enemies targeting this unit. Another Hungry Lance. I'll take it. We don't have a ton of items, but what we do have is mostly upgraded, which is great. Berserk 30 armor. That's okay. That's not that exciting. Oh, another onion! Wait, this is the dream. This is exactly what I wanted. Okay, all right. Paris, you get a golden onion and a golden pride crest. So now you're going to apply poison to enemies around you, and you have a ton of armor. Okay, fantastic. And I guess the bark plate, no one else is getting targeted, so it doesn't really matter. I can give it to Styx, so whenever your ambush does wear out. Okay, all right. I'm feeling really good about this run. We have a Blight Nest. Could give us some gear. Get a new unit, go down to the Alchemist. There's a shop there. I'd probably actually go up top. Ominous Presence, Blight Nest, and then the Alchemist. Let's do it. Full Metal Alchemist. Coated Dart. On hit, apply poison. So if we were to give this to Yaga, right? Whenever an enemy with poison dies, give healing to a wounded ally. It's great because it's not them. So if Yaga is killing things in one hit, I wonder if the poison still procs, which then turns to healing, or if they die before it even counts them getting poisoned. That's what I don't know. Enemies start with 6 spikes. Ooh. Well, at least we have Paris. We've got a Cap Crusher. This is a big boy. Boletus. Okay, you got 200 health. You do 12 damage, and you have an area of effect for 3 damage nearby. Okay. Yagi. Styx. Bakan. 13 damage, my dude. He's so good. I always thought this was the worst character, but I think we're getting to a spot where Bakan is actually pretty useful. All right, let's ball it. Oh, Yaga died. Yaga didn't really have an opportunity to kill anyone to get ambush. It's because I keep pushing them back. They need to get that first kill quick. Nettle Blade, plus 3 ambush. While you have ambush, on hit, inflict poison. Yeah, we're going to take that. We're going to take that Nettle Blade. Give me that nectar. Thank you, thank you. This is one of the most fun builds we've had. It's so unique. Let's get rid of the bark. So now you've got even more ambush, and you're going to be poisoning, which, of course, translates to even more damage. We've got Achilles, Mordred, and Hector. I'm going to be honest, I don't think I really care for any of these guys. Hector's probably the best guy here. He does a ton of damage. Whenever he kills someone, he spreads that damage to other enemies nearby, and he gets more overall DPS. He gets 4 power every kill he gets. Achilles does area damage, so is there like a fun way with the coated dart, right? So if you do area damage and you poison everybody, and that essentially turns into healing. I'm not sure how well that'll work, but I'm open to trying it. Blight Nest. Your ranged allies start with 35 poison. Well, good thing I've only got one ranged guy, Pecan. 35 poison? You would die instantly. All right, well, I know who I'm not using this fight. Damn, all right. Paris. 170 armor, I can dig it. Damn, Yaga, I don't have a good spot to put you at either. Make sure you taunt. You're gonna run in for this guy. Yeah, these guys now have 20 health and you only do 12 damage. We need to upgrade you. Is what we need to do. We still got a good amount of people though. We're gonna give you steel and flint knuckles so you'll hit nearby enemies for more damage too. Actually, you know what? You're better off with this stick. So now you get some more DPS. 14 damage. Okay. Bark plate to you. No, not bark plate to you. Let's give you the knuckles. Okay. All right. I hope we're feeling good. I'm not feeling good. I'm a little worried about this. No need to feel worried. I've got godlike warriors. I think Styx is kind of the underdog. He just runs in. I don't even notice him, and he's killing things so fast. Test dummy. I don't have one of those. I'm trying to see if I have anything that's like exciting enough to want to combine. Razor Blade's cool too because it gives them so much more damage, but they lose health. But if we have that healing coming in, I might want to put that on Yaga. Because Yaga is going to be more or less untargetable naturally as long as they're one-shotting. Okay, we've got the Grim Husk. You've got 200 armor. And while it is armor, you do area damage. You do 20 area damage? Is that what that is? That's kind of insane. That's kind of insane. There's not a lot of enemies on the board. Which means Paris doesn't get a ton of extra armor, which is a bummer. But this is a good spot to use Pecan. Pecan will give you your stuff back. I don't want to put Yaga out. That's pointless. Can we put you here and then get all their aggro? I'm a little worried because all these guys have area hits, but with this setup, now Pecan has 17 damage. Will they would just walk up, slam, do area damage, and kill you though? That's what I'm not sure about. Let's see. We have this Razor Blade, so we can give that to Achilles. Bark plate, give it to Kirk. All right, come on, fingers crossed. So the area damage did annihilate Pecan. Oh, yes! Holy crap, Styx! That armor came in pretty handy for that boss. He was slamming us down, all grouped up, but Styx survived with a slither of health and continues to be what I'm calling our underdog. Units with at least one execution effect gain execution 2 healing to allies. Again, I don't know if morale boost combos with miasmic trigger. Silent Killer. Ally units have +4 damage while they have ambush. Ooh, there's no way I can say no to that. There's no way I can say no to that. Styx, my guy, 321 damage. What are you fighting for right now? You are insane. You know what, sir? You've earned it. I can't say no to you. Look at that upgrade. He looks so much cooler now. He got the silver trim. He's got sunglasses. All right, come on, Styx. Take it, my guy. You've done it. You've done it. I'm telling you guys, this is just a deck builder where you get attached to your cards. Another cloak dagger. Nuts. Okay. Sticks, we got to get you to a blacksmith pronto. Post haste. We could get another team member. I'm okay with the squad we've got, though. I'm okay with the squad we've got. Yaga, Paris, Sticks, Pecan, and then Kirk and Achilles, I could take or leave. But we'll probably get another unit no matter what anyway with the paths we're going to take. Let's go down and get some nectar. It sounded like he just dropped the F-bomb because all these guys are targeting him. Okay. So, Pecan, you've got 21 damage. 21 damage, and it's going to go up every single time you attack. Achilles, I hope this Razor Blade really isn't going to screw you over. But with you doing area damage, hitting for 18 and applying poison, I think that's good. We have this Cloak Dagger. We should put it on somebody. At least the Cloak Dagger gives Yaga ambush immediately. That's a good setup. All these projectile throwers getting bodied by my boy. Achilles MVP? 298. Okay. Another Pride Crest. I don't know who I would even give this to. Be hilarious if I could get another level up and then just double stack 20 armor for every person targeting you. While on the road, you suddenly hear, "Hello there, would you mind helping me? A small old woman is coming towards the party on the trail ahead." Old woman, okay, got it. "How did she come by unnoticed this close to your scouts, you wonder?" As she limps towards you. Wait, why is my own in-head narration in dialogue marks? Upon finally meeting face to face, she simply asks, "It appears that I might have wandered too far away from my home, and I can't quite get back on my own. Would you help an old woman in need?" Okay, so I can say, of course, we'll help you get home safe. "My house is a bit further ahead behind one of those trees, but I don't recall which one exactly." You look around to see hundreds of trees. This might be long, but we get a cookie jar. Oh, it's right here. We're going that way anyway. So let's go up top. Let's get this old lady home. We got a bunch of fat mushroom boys right in front of me. They're going to absolutely obliterate Paris. But Paris lives to be obliterated. They love it. Achilles in the back. Okay. The AoE damage is rough. Can we see who's proccing the most heals with these relics we have? Because normally it shows damage avoided. It says 100. But I think that's the armor you got from being targeted. I guess not, because they're external relics. "Thank you so much," she says as she pinches your cheek. "Come again to visit. I'll make some of my signature sweets just for you." So now we've got a cookie jar. Next time we visit a potion maker, we get a nectar cookie, which is an interesting mechanic. I don't really like to mess with it because it's an item you equip to a bug, and if they die, they get a free level up. So it's like, do you really want to go into a fight and gamble that someone's going to die and you're still going to be okay? Leveling up Pecan gives him more ambush. Could level up Paris. And so now enemies have 9 shatter. I want to level up Yaga, though. So Yaga goes from 12 damage to 20. So you have an easier time actually killing people. Oh, yeah, your scythes, your hands level up to blades. That's cool. All right, Paris. We'll wait on you. We'll level up Yaga. There you go, my friend. Start of combat, allies with Overkill get damage. Start of combat, highest damage ally with Overkill gains Overkill. Oh, highest damage ally without Overkill gains Overkill. I was confused. Warcry. Units with at least one Berserk effect gain Berserk, inflict shattered to all enemies. I don't think I have any allies with Overkill. I don't. So Hurricane Strike is useless. Full potential means that Styx would get Overkill, so his damage would spread. Warcry, if Warcry does actually combo with Miasmic Trigger, we'll see. We'll grab it just to see. Ominous Presence down below. This is a tough decision. I could get 2 more relics or send myself to the Blacksmith. If we go to the Blacksmith, there's a few things we can combine, but we can get cheap items. So let's go to the Blacksmith. We're going to pass on 2 relics, which is kind of crazy. I also wonder if the items proc Warcry, because this does do Berserk. I'm not quite sure. All right, I'm feeling lucky. Let's combo these Cloak Daggers first. Thank you, sir. Spurringe, that's healing whenever you attack. Kind of a waste. Birch Buckler, that's health per damage. Nettle Blade, there we go. Six ambush. While you have ambush, 4 poison. Shattered Sword. You do 8 damage, but you get 5 shattered? That is interesting. That is interesting. Styx, I took both your items. I'm sorry. I could probably give this to Yaga because you're not going to get targeted anyway. I don't think there's anyone I want to put this scary helmet on. I was thinking about it. Enemies have Scavenger and Fast. So that means that they're going to target the enemies with the lowest HP regardless. Which works because that's going to be Paris. Everyone else is invisible. Oh no, the blade I took away from Yaga means that they're going to all go after Yaga. You'd have to get 1 kill to get ambush. Because I comboed both Cloak Daggers and just put them on Styx instead. So we might want to swap it out here. Let's use Kirk instead. That's a bummer, because Kirk really isn't in a spot to contribute much. I mean, I could do this. Let's take the Cloak Dagger. Let's put it on Yaga just for this. I mean, if we can swap items around so freely, then it's not the end of the world. And let's try to surround Pecan some more. Okay. Excellent. This'll work. We're getting really lucky with these Blight events. We are. Some of them are like, if a single unit dies, lose the entire fight. and that sucks. Shattered Sword. So now we can combo that up. And we're going to get to the boss with some Elixir to spare. Which lets us evolve. So who do we want to evolve? Damn, Yaga, you look sick. You look very cool. I'm sorry, 48 damage? I'm sorry, what? Look at how cool you look! Alright, come on, Styx. Was this the wisest decision? Maybe. Like I said, you've been our underdog for a while, so maybe you get to be the first 3rd rank bug. Alright, so this boss is scary. And we only have enough elixir to have 1 try. If we lose, it's over. So it's a boss rush. We've got this guy that absolutely clobbered us, Grimhusk. We've got Chabristle. Chabristle has 24 spikes, and his damage is equal to his amount of spikes. Which means even punching this guy is going to do 24 damage to whoever punches him. Ugh, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. This also might end up being another fight where Yaga isn't super useful. The fact that you do 50... No, you don't do 52 damage. That sticks. Yaga, you do 24 damage. So you could kill some of these smaller guys. All right, let's give this dagger back to Styx. Let's put down Pecan. Paris, get all that aggro. What I like to do in this fight... Ooh, there's rocks here blocking. I like to position them here and be able to burst down someone fast. But of course, we've got so many units now that like to target specific enemies. Like putting down Yaga means he's going to attack every single low health guy before he even decides to hit a boss. But you're level 2, and your damage is too good to ignore. We're going to use a scroll. I think our items are already pretty good. If we can move Achilles here to give Pecan that extra damage. You're the only guy that does area damage. Pecan, can I get you... Yes, attack Chabristle. Let's move Achilles here. But now Pecan's going to go for Chabristle. Achilles is going to go for the left side. Styx is going to go for the left side. Yaga is going to do whatever Yaga do. We could get rid of this and have you stack on both these Shattered Swords. So now your damage is 36. Okay. Oh, you can stack these scrolls. Interesting. Do I really need to do that, though? I don't think so. I think I'll be okay. I got one chance. Nice. I think I'm underestimating. Dude, Styx. I'm underestimating how strong these guys are. Styx does not care. We're also getting so much unseen harvester value. When the battle ends, earn nectar for every living ally, 3 nectar. Like butter. Overkill now deals excess damage to 2 units. Yeah, but I don't really have anyone that does overkill. I have an item that does it, but that's not really worth getting. Kabuto Helm has more damage, attack speed, and health. And then Giant's Fang. I guess I would go for Bountiful Harvest. Out of all these... Well, you know, Shattered Sword. If we were to get Giant's Fang and then combo up the Shattered Sword, that's going to be a ton of damage we could give Yaga. All right, third area. It is time. The boss I have never seen, the Crimson Puppeteer. We should probably start with an Alchemist. If we go down, Alchemist into Alchemist, but 2 Blight Nests in the third area. Do we want that? Do we want that? We need to level up Achilles, Pecan twice, Paris once, and Yaga once. Okay, Paris. Get you to 9. 9 shatter. That makes the most sense to me. Enemies deal 4 damage to your allies when they die. Okay. I wonder if ambush stops that. That's what I'm thinking right now. Because that never actually crossed my mind. But again, we've got the poison capability too. That poison healing. Homie, you got 10 shattered. you got 10 shattered, and you can't one-shot anything here. Yaga, your value has gone down fast. I hate to say. I could give you this cookie, so if you die, you level up, and then we don't have to worry about it. All right, let's roll. Yaga died, and we won. So Yaga leveled up. Holy crap! That actually worked. Razor blade. Do I already have a razor blade? I don't have. I do have a razor blade for Achilles. So we grab that, stack it, get that nectar. Oh, we lost so much juice. This is gonna catch up to us, man. All right, well, Yaga's level 3 now. That's good. We'd have to deal with another blight nest to get to this alchemist. And keep in mind, leveling up gets rid of our elixir of life, too. But if we get here and we make it down to the blacksmith, chest, another alchemist, we won't actually have a ton of fights. We can skip fights. Oh, again, blight curse. Oh, this dude is beefy. 400 health. 400 health. Okay, all right. Yagi. Give you that giant's fang. So now you do 48 damage. I need to keep remembering to build them around Pecan. Okay. You have free equipment. Oh, I do. Wait, Kirk, what the hell are you doing out here? I thought you were Achilles. Nice, nice. Still a ton of elixir. There's got to be a way to get some more on the way to the boss. To think we're already halfway done and we've only done 2 fights is horrifying. Pressurized glands. This gives spikes, and spikes also damage ranged units. No, let's go for Cloak Dagger. Cloak Dagger we could actually give to Achilles. So now you can do a few of these ambush proc effects. And it's easier to place you down. Okay. Achilles. I know there's going to be people in the comments that are non-Pecan believers. Like, Joe, why are you keeping him around so much? Why are you giving him that item that buffs his damage? He's terrible. You know what? He's doing good. I feel like he's doing good. I just don't have a reason to level him up because leveling him up just gives him more stacks of ambush, and we don't run out of our ambush stacks ever. Oh man, we're gonna have to play this safe. Combine these razors. So 16 extra damage. On attack, lose 6 HP. Combine these swords. Plus 16 damage, but 10 shatter. I think that's all we can really combo. You can't combo the gold stuff, unfortunately. 2 cookies! Nope. If only. Another scary helmet. Let me look at what we're building right now. So if we go ahead and give Yaga the Shattered Sword. I wonder if the Cloak Dagger is really just not that great on sticks, and instead give him something like the Razor Blade. Boost his damage to 56. We also could get another Steel and Flint Knuckle. You can put this Cloak Dagger here on Achilles. So now invisible, invisible. Yaga's still not invisible, though. We could still pull another Cloak Dagger. That'd be great. Bird's Buckler. Bramble Suspenders. Hit all enemies for 1 damage 2 times. No, I'm okay. I'm going to save my money. I'm going to save my money. We're going to go down here. Blighted Berry. Plus 50 HP, but start with 10 poison. Let's go ahead and finally level up a con. Man, like, even if you could get more attack speed by leveling you up, that would be nice. That would be worth it. All right, who's the boss? Venoscourge. When hit, inflict 5 poison to its enemies around him. He has 500 health. What is this map? Oh, no, man. Oh, no. This doesn't make a boy feel good. Not at all. All right, you'll go down and kill immediately, which is good. You have Shatter, so I'm hoping you don't get deleted. On death, these guys also apply poison to people nearby. You've got this coated dart that inflicts poison, which I really do like with your area, because it heals us. I don't like that it's level 1. I'm thinking to myself, do I have anything in here that's gold that might be better, like this gold trim helmet? But I don't think that's worthwhile. Damn, putting Yaga down drops your armor from 150 to 80. Like, we have to give you a cloaked blade. Just to keep that maintained. Okay. The interesting thing about this boss, though, their effect only triggers whenever they're hit. So if we ignore you and go after other people, I don't want Paris to attack you then. Can I move Paris? And we just won't deal with this boss right now? Let's see. Achilles, you got this! No! No! Well, we have enough elixir. No, we don't. We lost. Damn it! I was about to say, could we keep going? Could we flee? Man, that was crazy, dude. That was tough. That was tough. That was fun, though. We unlocked a good amount of goodies. We gotta play with the Symphony. They're still level 11. I've got a ton of units to unlock with them that we've still never seen. And I have yet to see these guys. Ambush was fun. Was there better ways I could have probably synergized and built? Yeah. I feel like Styx definitely had more potential if I had put the damage items on him instead of Yaga. I think Yaga was actually pretty bad, all things considered. In the early game, solid. But once we started to get enemies with 300, 400 health, even 50 health, and then death effects, on death poison, all that stuff made Yaga not really that useful. So the Giant's Fang, that Razor Blade, probably should have gone on Styx or Achilles just to better allocate that damage. But it's okay. I like this game a lot. It may not be the game I am the best at in my channel, but I have a ton of fun playing it. I pop off every single time I do, so I'm hoping you guys like it too. Remember, Hive Blight is dropping into early access March 9th. The devs for this game are very sweet people. Show them some love. Wishlist the game. Check it out because I highly recommend it. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know down below. Hit that like button. And if you've watched me this far and have not hit the sub button, please consider doing so because that supports the channel way more than you know. That's going to be it for me, and I will see all of you guys next time.